up, guys? Welcome back to Faceovermatter. It is your girl Jay here, and in today's video I wanted to sit and do some makeup and get really nice and glam. I'm literally sitting down doing my makeup knowing I don't have any eyelash glue, so I'm kind of like a little like, should I run and go get some eyelash glue real quick, or should we just like bump the eyelashes today? I'll see how I feel. I have been literally looking like this almost every day. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, but so I'm gonna go ahead and pop in my contacts first, which I probably should have already done that. All right, contact is in, barely. We're just gonna go with it anyway. All right, let's go ahead and moisturize. I'm gonna use my Olay Regenerist facial lotion. You guys already know this. I have an ugly breakout on my face. Don't know why. Now I'm gonna be using my Milk Makeup Hydro Gripping Primer. This is my favorite primer right now for makeup application. So usually, guys, I had told you guys I have been starting, I had started using Milk of Magnesia on my face. This one, I tell you, is the truth as far as like having a primer. I don't use this every single day, but I use it when I'm going for like a full face. This keeps the oil away. I would not say it. I'm not sponsored by Philips or whatever. It works. I've seen people using it. I've seen people talking about it, different things like that. And I love it. I'm not going to use it today just simply because I don't want to use it every day. It's not good to use every single day. And I did use it yesterday because I wore some makeup yesterday. But yeah, I would use it if I was going out and doing the most, but I'm not doing it today because I'm just trying to film. So I'm going to go straight into my foundation. If you guys use Milk of Magnesia, let me know how you guys like it. If you do use it every day, do you have any changes in your skin, all of that stuff, let's chat in the comments. All right, so for my foundation, I'm going to be using the Nars Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation, and I'm using the shade That because I don't know how to pronounce that. All right, I'm just going to do the lower part of my face first and just buff that in. So I've been like struggling all over again as far as like trying to find the perfect shade of foundation for my skin because I've been trying to wear more like cool tone. I mean, not cool tone. I've been trying to wear more neutral color foundations. Because a lot of the foundations I have bought before I really understood my skin tone and my undertone is that I'm more red and neutral. But the foundations that I usually wear and that I purchase are more on the golden side because my upper chest area is golden. It's more golden. Now, ideally, if I was really going out, I would use that Milk of Magnesia because this would keep, you know, the foundation in place, keep my oil away. And I mean, that Milk of Magnesia, not to like keep talking about the Milk of Magnesia, but that stuff, oh, it keeps the oil away. I mean, not a peak of oil comes through, not an inch of oil comes through, and it's crazy. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my Mented Cosmetics foundation stick. This one is in the shade L30, and usually I would use this all over the face, but I decided to go with something else. I'm gonna use this as my concealer shade, and this is so creamy and so buttery. Just literally is just perfect. Then I am gonna add a little bit of my ColourPop concealer. This one is in medium 28. I'm gonna use this just because it's a little bit lighter as well, just so we can get really nice and highlighted. See how much lighter that is? It just kind of brings it out. And I'm only focusing this one kind of like right up under my eye. All right, so let's buff this out. I'm gonna just use my sponge. And this isn't even a beauty blender. This is one of those sponges. I think it's like Beauty 305 like, that you could get from CVS. When I tell you, this is the first sponge that I've ever bought that's really squishy and great like the beauty blender. Now, I've had the Real Technique sponge before. I don't have it up here, but I've had the Real Technique sponge before. I've used that one plenty of times. That sponge is really good too. But this is like the closest thing that I've ever used from like a drugstore that literally almost resembles the beauty blender all the way to a T. I mean, and ideally it is pink, just like the beauty blender is. And I know beauty blender has come up with other colors now too, but the original was pink, I believe. And I'm gonna use the LA Pro Girl concealer. I'm gonna use the shade Toast. Haven't used this concealer in a minute, but I'm gonna use it today. And what I like to do is just use like a little bit. But when? But how? But explain this. Oh. We're just gonna ignore that we have something on our shirt, okay? We're just gonna ignore it. It didn't even happen. What happened? What are you guys talking about? And I'm trying to be snatched on the cheekbones to why I have the contour kind of more up. We gotta snatch the cheekbones. So what have you guys been up to? How is your summer going so far? Have you guys taken any trips? I haven't. I've been just working like a dog. Nothing new over here. But I definitely want to tell you guys, if you are going to be in the Virginia Beach area, come out August 17th and come worship with me. I'll have the details. I'll post up the picture here, but I will put the link down below if you guys want to come worship with me, chat with me, ask some questions. We just have a wonderful worship women's night. I'm so excited. The founder of the pajama night, her name is Chelsea, and she is the sweetest woman ever. She's such a woman of God. I'm just so excited and honored that she even reached out to me to be like the guest speaker, because she's been doing this already. I've been asleep, but she's already been doing this, and I'm just excited. So she's gonna be in Virginia Beach this time, and it's August 17th, 2019. Tickets are $20, I believe. And I'll have the link down below, so all you gotta do is go to the site and just get your tickets and get your pajamas and come out August 17th. So it's gonna be a wonderful night of worship. Like I said, we're gonna talk, we're gonna chat, we're gonna do some bonding. And it's a way for, you know, some subscribers to come and see me, talk with me, get to know me, ask some questions, and we just have a wonderful night in God. So I'm just really excited about that. This is my first event doing something like this, so I'm stepping out on faith. This is beyond out of my comfort zone as far as like doing this type of stuff in person, because I know you guys are used to seeing me just on the screen here on YouTube and Instagram or wherever else. And this time it's gonna be in the flesh, in person. I'm gonna be right there with you guys, and it's gonna be amazing. I'm just still like in shock that I'm actually doing this, and you know, this is just the beginning. So I'm really excited, and I want you guys to come out and worship with us and just enjoy your evening. All right, so I just used the Revolution setting powder. This is my favorite setting powder. It just gets your girl all nice and mattified. So literally think about me using milk of magnesia. So I use all my primers, then I use my milk of magnesia. I put my foundation on, and then I load down with powder. Oh girl, you already know nothing is coming through. Nothing. I'm just gonna put a little bit of powder underneath the eye. This stuff will dry out so like terribly, but I'm only doing this because I'm gonna be doing eyeshadow and stuff too. I already feel my under eye tightening up. But if you're really oily, I recommend the Revolution powder. It's one of the only powders that really like, you feel your skin tightening up. It's so dry. It may be a good thing, then it may be a bad thing to some people, just depending on what you like and what you don't. I like it because I'm oily. All right, let's go ahead and do some contouring. I'm gonna be pulling out an oldie but goodie. This is the Black Radiance True Complexion Primer, which I love this. I forgot how much I loved it until I started using it again, and I'm like, what the heck have I been doing? Alright, so now what I'm going to do is go ahead and do my eyebrows. I'm going to be using the Benefit Precisely My Brow. It's not focusing. There we go. Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit in the shade 3.75. I've been trying to get better because I was looking at some old pictures, and I was noticing that my brows used to be slayed. Like, they used to be really nice. I've just been throwing brows on and just accepting, you know, just going with it, and it's like, nah. Take a little bit more time, groom your brows. Shout out to the new setup. I have been working hard on my setup. I don't know, like, if you're another YouTuber watching, let me know, or let us all know down in the comments if you struggle like I do with trying to get the perfect setup. Trying to get it right, trying to get in the frame, trying to make sure you have enough, you know, because even like my hair is cut off. I have a lot of hair now. But, you know, even my hair is cut off in the frame, and I'm trying to get enough shoulder and dégagé out, you know, in the frame. And I'm trying to have enough in the background that's not doing too much or taking away from me, but it's enough to be like, oh yeah, that setup looks nice. You know what I'm saying? I just dropped $2,000 on a new lens. Like, I'm out here struggling to get a bomb setup. And I know people are gonna ask me, I use a Canon EOS 70D body, and the lens that I just dropped almost $2K on is the Canon EF 24 to 70 millimeter lens. It's the 2.8 USM lens. While I'm rambling, I'm gonna be using the Mented Cosmetics blush, Peach for the Stars. This is my favorite blush. They do come in 4 different shades in total, including this one. I'll just show you guys because these are bomb. You can get all 4 of them for 80 bucks. But this one is Clay Too Much. This one's more of like a taupey, purpley pink. More taupe than anything. Let me swatch it so you guys can really see what I mean. So it's pretty deep, but it's very beautiful. This one is called Pinky Promise, and this is just like that bubblegum pink, beautiful on all skin complexions. When you really just want some pink to pop out in your complexion, definitely go with that one. And then you have Buried Away, which is this beautiful, beautiful purple plum shade, which will be beautiful on any skin tone. But my favorite is this one. This one definitely reminds me of my Makeup Geek Summer Fling, but this one's a lot better. Not throwing shade to Makeup Geek at all. I'm just saying I think this one's better because you have the gold reflects in it and it's just more radiant. But let me show you. I feel like I'm talking a lot. But I'm just going to, so I start off kind of like on the apples, smile a little bit, and then I kind of drag it upwards because I kind of want this to be more of like a sun-kissed type of thing. And what I've been doing lately is kind of taking it a little bit, not just literally on the apples, but I use a bigger brush on purpose. So as you can see, I'm laying my brush and it's almost underneath my eye, but I'm just kind of dusting it on the apples and bringing it all the way over. And since it does have that golden reflex in it, you already see I'm getting a glow. So yeah, so they have a deal where you can get all 4 for 80 bucks, or if you want just the single ones, you can buy them individually. Makeup anyway is expensive, but you want to pay for something that's going to last you a while, that's going to give you the payoff that you want, and that's going to be really beautiful on all skin complexions, especially if you're a freelance makeup artist or just a makeup artist in general. I think that's a good investment. It's not cheap. I mean, it's sturdy. It's a good pack. It's great packaging. You have a mirror in here and everything. Like, yeah. All right, so for my eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Mented Cosmetics Everyday Eyeshadow Palette. You get a mirror in here too, and all of these are beautiful colors. These I think are perfect for the summertime because they're very neutral. You can spruce them up. I've used this palette plenty of times and had probably like 10 different eye looks. I'm going for more of a daytime look, so I'm gonna start off with this color down here on the bottom left. But I'm going to start off by popping this one into the crease. And again, it helps to have this mirror. And the palette is not that big. Like, it literally sits in the palm of my hand. I mean, it's a little bit bigger, but it sits in my hand. I can hold it with one hand. It has a great size mirror. You can see your whole face in it, all of that good stuff. And I am going to zoom you guys up here in just a second. Like I said, you get a variety of color. These colors are definitely more on the warm side. So if you're more of a cool tone person, you might not like it, but definitely try out warmer shades. Because it's summertime, we trying to be glowed out here, honey. And that's the thing about Mented, like they really focus in on just being neutral, bringing out your natural features. You know, not a whole bunch of bright pinks and reds and greens, and not saying that those colors aren't pretty, because people definitely be rocking the colorful eye looks. This company just kind of focuses more on just the neutral, natural side, you know, adding a little bit of something, but just still keeping it, you know, your own. All right. Next, I'm going to be taking a smaller brush. I'm going to be taking the dark brown color right here on the side. And I really like to focus. I always do my makeup looks literally the same. Today, I'm going to go for a little bit more smoky. So I'm going to focus this dark brown really heavy on the outer corner and then kind of lightly dragging it towards the front. But this is pretty much my everyday go-to makeup look. Very neutral. Add some gold up in there, which we're getting ready to do right now. I love that you can use this, the matte shades too, which I've used before. I really like the shimmer shades. That's just me. And I'm going to be picking up this shade right here, top right. I think any eyeshadow is better when you use a adhesive or some type of spray or liquid, or just simply getting the brush a little damp with water. All right, now I'm gonna flip my brush around. I'm gonna use the other shimmer shade right here, right below that one. It's a little bit more pigmented than the other one. All right, now I'm gonna go back in with a blending brush and we're just gonna blend this in together. All right, and just to add a little bit of dimension towards the outer corner, I'm gonna take my dark brown matte shade and I'm gonna mix a little bit of this one in the middle as well. Pack that on the outside. And I love doing my eyeshadow like this because it just makes my eyes look a lot bigger and more open. Not necessarily bigger, but just that they're more open and alert. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of eyeliner. This is just my favorite from Maybelline. It's the Eye Studio eyeliner mousse. And I'm just gonna take a angled brush and some of that. I'm gonna pick up one of my little mirrors here and I'm not gonna make it exact. I'm not doing a wing. I'm just literally kind of adding this to my lash line. This is just gonna help my eyelashes look a lot thicker when we add mascara. All right, so for the lower lash line, I'm gonna be taking this Wet n Wild pencil. I've had this one for forever. It's called Neutral Rose Neutral. All right, so now I'm going to be taking some mascara and I'm gonna go ahead and layer these babies up. I'm using, what is this, L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Mascara, the original, which this is probably the only mascara that I continuously buy over and over. Like, I've bought new mascara, but this is the only one that I really grab and repurchase with my own money. All right, now for one of my favorite parts of doing my makeup is adding highlight. So I'm gonna take my Master Chrome highlighter from Maybelline. This is in the shade 100 Molten Golden. As you can see, I bought a brand new one. This is my old one, which it's looking different, but I'm going to assume it's because of me always using it. And again, maybe it's because I've just been tapping into this one so much. I don't know, but I'm going to use the new one just because it's more aesthetically pleasing to the eye. And then again, it could just be the surface, because now that I broke the surface, it does look a little darker, but it's all good. All right, now I'm just going to feather ever so lightly on some highlight. And this highlight works so well with the blush. It looks so pretty and balm together. Oh my God. We'll blend it in just a second. I just want to make sure I get it in the right spot is my main concern. Then I'm going to add some to my inner corners. All right, now I'm going to use my NYX Suede Lip Pencil in Downtown Beauty. I need a new night pencil. My favorite pencil from Mented is the night pencil. I need another one because like I used that one up to smithereens. All right, so now I'm gonna be taking one of my favorite lipsticks from Mented, which is Peach Please. Peach Please looks like this. One of my favorite lipsticks from the line. All right, to make it a little bit more nude, I'm just gonna take this L'Oreal Paris liquid lipstick and add like a little bit to the center. And I'm gonna go glossy today, and I'm gonna use my NYX Butter Lip Gloss in a Madeline. It's my favorite. Favorite. And just all of these together just create one of the prettiest nude shades. Like, it's not too pale. Because of the Peach Please lipstick, it gives it peachy look to it, and then even all the other colors just add dimension, and then the gloss on top. Because we could have left it matte, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no problem. Alright guys, so I had to change dresses because that other dress was irking my nerves. I ended up adding some lashes. I showed you guys, these are the Kiss Salon Perfect or Salon Kiss lashes or something like that. The 01s, and these are some of my favorites. And I just used the Broadway Strip Lash Adhesive. I literally ran to the store. Like, I live right down the street to a Dollar General, so I went down there and just grabbed some eyelash glue. And this eyelash glue is literally legit. Like, it went on kind of tacky already. Like, the glue was already pretty tacky. and it's good. Like I didn't even have to wait for it to dry. Like I did fan it just like for a few seconds, and I put it on and it's stuck. So I might really like this glue. But anyway, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love how my makeup looks. This is my everyday full glam makeup look, using a little bit of eyeshadow, very minimal, but still just kind of adding something to the eyes. Very neutral lip, natural, glossy, everyday beat. You can wear this anywhere. I mean, it's definitely summer appropriate. Got the wispy lashes going on, and just we're glowed out and hello. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. So as always, if you're new, I'm Jay, and if you're not new, I just thank you so much for supporting me with whatever I do here with my channel. I love each and every one of you to no end, and of course, until next time, God willing, I will definitely see you guys in my next video. Mwah.